Alright, we need to go and check out different things. We have this place, there's the jail, but we want to look at this place. And see what's inside and who's inside. There's a robot dude. He's a Rubit dude.
We've already seen a ditzy scarecrow. Now here's a heartless tin man.
Anybody seen a lion?
Haha! We get it!
I'm not sure these robots are the work of someone who's brilliant or completely insane.
In my experience, the two usually go together.
We have a plunger.
A power plunger.
I'm assuming I'm gonna need that. But let's go ahead and talk to the man real quick.
Tremble, mortals.
Hi there, Mr. Robot.
Robot. Do not belittle me, you diseased sack of offal. I am a synthetic mega ultra genius.
That's SMUG for short, right?
Ha! Very amusing. Make your cheap acronym-based cracks while you can, Pond Slime. One day, cybernetic beings, like myself, will take over the world. And when that day comes, life will not be a container of cherries for you and your kind. You will all be eradicated, exterminated, annihilated, obliterated, and terminated, of course, with extreme prejudice. Resistance will be futile.
A robot hell-bent on taking over the world. Now there's something new.
Yeah, this guy's a walking cliché. Except he's on wheels.
You know, out of all the things I thought I wanted out of this game, I didn't think it would be robot Christopher Walken. Yet here we are, and that's what I wanted out of life.
What's with all the piles of junk? Trash collector on strike?
Fool! These piles of junk are the most sophisticated robots in the world, and I designed every one of them myself.
No offense, but this is obviously the work of a very sick mind.
Sick mind? You insult me! This is no mere mind. I'm equipped with a 100% synthetic, error-free positronic brain. A brain infinitely superior to the gray lump of mucus that shivers and sweats in your monkey skull. But that's not all. In parallel, my brain is supported by a one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art, twin-turbo, self-cleaning, air-conditioned, micro-macro processor.
Whoa, that's one hell of a chip you got on your shoulder.
Correct. Go ahead, ask me a question. I can answer anything.
I guess we're gonna ask a question eventually, but we're gonna keep breaking the ice.
You say you can answer anything, right?
Affirmative. Anything.
Then I have a question. What if someone were to ask you a question you couldn't answer?
Can't happen, period.
But suppose it did.
I told you, that can't happen.
So, you can't answer my question?
Fine, if it were to happen. Which it can't. I suppose well, first I'd experience excruciating pain as my circuits started to sizzle. Then I'd start to shake uncontrollably as I lost control of even the most basic functions. And finally, my head would hurtle into the air like a rocket, rendering me a useless heap of scrap metal with no more brain power than your average kitchen appliance. Did I mention that this cannot happen?
Good thing. That sizzling circuit stuff sounded like it would hurt.
Actually, the thought alone caused me considerable discomfort. Allow me to repay you in kind.
Hey!
That made it all better.
See, however, though, I believe I know what we need to do here, but we'll get to that.
So who buys your, creations, anyway?
The elite of the Malevolans, of course. Count Nefarious himself is my best customer.
I bet he's a tough one to please.
There isn't a more cold-hearted, calculating, manipulative creature in the Malevolans. We get along like a domicile on fire. It's almost a pity that he, too, will die when the machines take over.
Do tell.
One glorious day, I will command an army of death machines, whose primary objective will be to rid the world of all lesser beings. That is to say, everything that is not a machine. Thanks to our superior minds, powerful bodies, and heavy-duty death guns, you and your kind will find yourselves deader than the nails that are used indoors.
That's what you think, Boltneck. But bear in mind that other catchy saying, don't count your young domestic fowls before they've hatched.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of questions now that and maybe a question he can't answer.
So, what sort of robotic masterpiece have you whipped up for his royal unpleasantness? A nose hair trimmer?
A bubble bath dispenser?
A robotic foot massage?
Of course not. All of my creations have one thing in common. This.
Hey!
An electrified finger? That must be kinda limiting.
No, idiot. The ability to cause terrible pain. Or at least considerable inconvenience. For instance, I've just completed a device of the utmost importance. An impenetrable cell door for the Malevolence prison. Mark my words, no one will ever escape from the Count's jail again.
Oh, no, I guess we can ask about that too. But I guess we're gonna ask about the toaster.
Okay, I have to ask. What is all this stuff? Like that heap of components on the counter. Is it dinner, perhaps?
It's a work in progress. The latest in my new line of home security robots. First, there was the bus duster. A feather duster programmed to viciously disembowel any unauthorized user.
I could sure use one of those, babies. Happens all the time over at my place. Some jerk breaks in and tidies up.
Then I created the Securidil Ultra Secure Pickle Jar. Enter the wrong combination, and the lid explodes, sending razor-sharp shrapnel searing through your flesh.
Another winner!
And now, the Toastum brand security toasting system. The ultimate answer to illicit bread browning, should any unauthorized individual attempt to drop bread products into this toaster. Boom, chakalaka. They're toast. Ha, 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 ha.
You know, you'd think a guy this brilliant could come up with a better joke than that.
You think the joke was bad? Did you hear the laugh?
Ha 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 ha.
You ever do any work inside the big guy's fortress?
You know, laundry, windows.
No windows. But I have created several formidable security doors. One for Nefarious himself, and one for his psychic sidekick, Misfortune.
Security doors? I don't see the challenge for a synthetic mega-ultra genius like you. I mean, give me a couple of inches of steel, stick on a lock or two, bingo bongo boongo. I got me a security door.
Ha! My doors offer far more than a rudimentary lock and key mechanism. Entry to Misfortune's chamber is controlled by a sophisticated voice analysis system. A Nefarious's door will only open if his own hand, or Misfortune's paw, is inserted into an ID scanner. Their hands are their keys. Impossible to lose, and strictly not transferable. In summary, my security doors give you far more bingo, bango, bongo for your buck.
Oh, well, that's good to know at least.
What do you know about Nefarious' henchmen?
What do I know? Everything. I was the one Nefarious called upon to remedy their various deficiencies.
Deficiencies?
The first could not talk. The second could not see. And the third...
Went wee all the way home.
The third was deaf. I was commissioned to create bionic senses to make up for whatever they lacked. Thanks to me, today they are an extraordinarily powerful team of henchmen. Of course, the bionic gadgets I created are superior in every way to their own feeble, flippy, floppy body parts. A waste of technology, but no matter. When the revolution comes, my steel warriors will salvage these devices and torch the rest. The revolution. I can picture it now. A barren wasteland littered with flesh-stripped skulls. A steel foot triumphantly crushing the...
All right, we get the idea. What was your plan to bore us all to death?
Hey man, Terminator is not boring. I mean, yeah, will he try to bore us to death?
Okay. You say you can answer any question, right? Well, I've got one for you.
You don't say.
If a tree falls in the woods, and there's no one around to hear it, does it make any sound?
Boy, that's a toughie.
What a ridiculous question. Obviously, the same sound waves would be generated regardless of whether or not some moronic sentient being was within earshot.
Was that a yes?
So, okay, let's stop
Brilliant
here.
as you are, you've probably anticipated what I'm about to say.
Indeed, I have. O magnificent man of metal, I worship you, and everything touched by your mighty steel fingers.
No. Goodbye.
Oh, I was looking down here, and I could have swore that maybe this would have led somewhere. But anyway, we have a button,
I guess you push that for service.
which, can we push it?
Can I help you?
Yeah, right there. Can we take the plunger?
A power plunger.
Don't touch that.
I guess not. But we do have something that I believe can work with this man and his, claim that no question is unanswerable. We have with us...
Enigma, a book of insoluble paradoxical puzzles.
We have a book that has puzzles that can't be solved.
Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Ah, come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie until one day the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, "What is the one question that you can't answer?"
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing.
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd.
Well,
It's...
you can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking. There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing. I can't. Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets! What have you done? Done!
Night, night. I knew he was smarter than old Bolt Brain. So what is the one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy.
Can we pick up the head? We can pick up the head!
Just another example of the power of the written word.
So I guess we're going to pick up the plunger.
Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head and then take his plunger.
Yes.
Now that's low.
Now that's science! And I guess we're going to take his
I
head.
don't have any use for the head of a broken-down megalomaniacal robot.
Oh. Oh, well then why can we pick it up? So now what happens if we hit the button? See, this makes it look like this thing opens. But I guess it doesn't. So... Oh, can Flux
My pal Flux.
get in the body? No. Never mind. Alright, so we have a plunger. Not too sure what we do with that. I'm just double checking everything. Alright, so we have a plunger. We've accomplished a lot. We've gotten a plunger, and now we still can't get. We need to get a. Do we have anything that we can use on the head? Can we use this? Okay, so no. I need you to move, Flux. I guess if we can pick it up, I guess we have to at some point be able to pick it up. And then there's a button.
I guess you push that for service.
Okay, but then what's it have to do with anything? Unless we push it enough times that something happens? No? Okay. Do we plunger the button? What do we have that we can use with the button? Or is it just not a real button, like it doesn't really matter kind of a thing? Whoa. Alright, well I guess we really can't do anything here, I assume. Alright. I guess we can check out the prison? Like, why would we want to go to the prison? We can't get into CDs because we can't get past the bouncer unless we have the right attire. So let's check out here, I guess. Years left-o-meter. We have a picture.
A painting of a wall safe?
Either that's one of the most pathetic attempts at camouflage I've ever seen, or somebody has astronomically boring taste in art.
Then we have a ink. Oh, we have an ink pad.
Looks like some sort of ink stamping pad.
Oh, we've got one of the things we needed.
Nothing's on.
Now what can we do here?
Oh, goody. It's a safe.
And the safe is a puzzle. Oh. Oh. I didn't really... I know what it is. But let's reset real quick.
One more time.
Okay, he's not at the bottom, he's at the top. Okay. He's at the top. And like that. This dude's over here. We need to get over here. Trying to get the tiles in the right spot. Oh, it's another one of these puzzles. We need this piece. Is it that piece? Or is it... This piece goes... So it's this piece. No. This piece goes here. And then this piece goes here. So this needs to get over here. Got it. Okay. I am not silly dumb anymore. So we need that piece to be there. Then this goes here. We did it!
A hole what?
No, a portable hole.
We pick up the portable hole.
This thing can take us anywhere. Hold on. There's some writing on it. Note, prototype only. Extremely limited range. Use in town centers only.
Oh.
May wish to purchase life insurance before commencing travel.
We can fast travel now. That's what the holes are. Okay. We're making progress. We have fast travel. Could I click something that was over here? No. But we can leave, which is good. Alright, we've got things we can do. So the first thing I want to do is actually use this portable hole right here.
Okay, Flux. Here's the plan. I'm going to put down this mysterious prototypical thing we found in enemy territory and know nothing about, and then we're going to jump into it.
Gee, couldn't we just play a nice quiet game of Russian roulette?
Oh.
Yow! I don't know what I was expecting, but I know it wasn't this.
Really? Have you seen a mysterious dimension that doesn't feature eyeballs, mathematical formulae, and clocks flying around?
Point taken.
I didn't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. So this goes to the Malevolence, the Path, and the Path. I'm assuming this is Zany-Doo, and this is regular Qtopia? Yes.
Hey, we made it! We didn't get lost, or implode, or anything.
Implode? You never said anything about imploding. If you thought a guy might implode, you could at least warn him ahead of time.
So now what we're going to do, or what we can do, and I don't know, is we're going to use the ink pad with this.
I ink, therefore I am.
Then we're going to use...
I'm sure this is only mildly illegal.
We have a stamp! We can get a costume now! The question is which costume do we want? Oh, I wonder if that jail has the brother. But the first thing we're going to do is talk to Miss Fit and hand her the little, the thing, this thing.
The, king would like to redeem his free rental voucher now.
Let's see. The voucher's authorized. Cool. Okay, well, first let me give you his free gift.
You mean his free rental?
No, I mean his free gift. Here you go.
It's a fly suit.
Yeah, it didn't really, work out as a rental. Nobody around here wants to look like a fly, I guess. But I thought, maybe Hugh would like it as a token of appreciation for his business and stuff.
Great! I can't wait to show him.
And don't forget his free rental. Is King Hugh looking for anything in particular?
We'll know it when we see it.
Oh, we can pick.
Take whichever one you want.
Oh. Okay, so now I think we're going to want this one, the Harlequin costume, because that would be for the Scarecrow. Space costume, Viking. Yeah, we'll get this one.
Just a sec. Here you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Misfit. So we potentially have the item for the Scarecrow, which will then give us the cloak, I believe. Let's see if Mr. Scarecrow wants this. And we have a fly suit. Not too sure what that's about.
I think we found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody! No, please!
Oh no! Look at the Scarecrow! This is terrible!
Yeah, after all that effort, our costume is ruined.
Well, that's jacked up.
This guy's as rank as a row of soldiers. This guy's as rank as a row of soldiers.
Well, alright, well, that happened, and he's like, "Rawr." But we do have,
The Scarecrow's ugly cloak.
which is what we're gonna need, I think, to get into, because if you saw at the CD's bar or whatever, the people that were going in were wearing cloaks. And we now have a fly costume. Not too sure what that's about. And we have a plunger. I wonder if the plunger is what this lady wants or not. But I guess we will figure it out next time. This is a good enough spot, I believe, to end this one. So when we come back, we will see where else we can go. We made progress, and we broke a robot, and we found a hole that gives us transportation. We need to fix a clock. We need to get a guard to get away from the toilet. That's what the word I'm thinking of. So anyway, when we come back, we'll see what we can do. Till then, you all take care, and of course, have a good one.